Okay, some understanding about a few things about me. Why you've never heard me promote politicians' proposals or campaign promises. And, I'm sure there's a violation of my oath not to out there somewhere because, I've talked too many years to not had slipped up a time or two. But the rule is no. All right, let me give you an example of why. And never mind the stuff he's going to say about the things he's done already about critical race theory or whatever else he said before that. Catch the tail end of where I'm going to cut it off at.
And to finish, we will ban critical race theory in our classrooms. We will ban it in our military. We will ban it from our workplaces. And we will ban it from our federal, state, and local governments. And I did that. But as soon as he came in, he unbanned it. It was totally banned. It was ended. And then he came in and they did an executive order and they did an unbanning. I'll do that first day, first hour if I decide to run and if we win. And another thing we'll do, and so many people have been asking me about it, if I run and if I win, we will treat those people from January 6th fairly. We will treat them fairly. And if it requires pardons, we will give them pardons because they are being treated so unfairly.
Right there. The man who could have pardoned them while he was still in the White House said he might do it if he decides to run again and wins. Right? No, pardon Lil Wayne instead of his simplified do-or-die supporters. Those people were prepared to kill and be killed that day. They was really about it that day, but I don't pay no never mind to what politicians say that they're going to do for people. Now, you could say I promote policies by default, like when I say pick Joe over Trump, and with that comes endorsement of Joe's proposals. Okay, I guess, but outright propping up his words, no. Same default thing with the DNC when I've stated my case for choosing the DNC over the RNC. Right? I'll do default like that, but outright promotion of their words, no. I can't do it. You may have even heard me talk about how I refrain from using numbers in my commentary, with the stats and data and graphs and charts and percentages and all that stuff. Right, I have my reason why you don't hear me talk about which politicians increased or lowered the unemployment rates or decreased the national debt ceiling and all that kind of talk. And it's because what I understand about data and numbers and stuff is that those things are like the Bible. Depending on whose hands the book is in, they can get that book to say whatever it wants to. Same thing with these rates and decreases in this and increases in that. Look why.
We learned this week, after my first year as president, the United States had the fastest economic growth in nearly 4 decades, along with the greatest year of job growth in American history, 6.4 million jobs created in 1 year. And instead of losing manufacturing jobs, since I've been in office, America has actually added an additional 367,000 manufacturing jobs in America. Good paying jobs. The highest increase in U.S. manufacturing jobs in 30 years.
Even with all we know about how the financial situation is already in hell and just waiting on us to get in there with it, he still stands there and talks about how great of a job he's done. But is that not what every president does? Is that not what every president says? Yes, of course it is. All of them say that they've created this great abundance of national wealth and jobs and all that. And you know what? I bet Joe has a staff that put together the data that proves that what he said is a fact. Bet he can.